And welcome back to another episode of Life in Prison. As always, my name is Zach. So unfortunately, I spent 5 years of my life in West Virginia maximum security prisons, Mount Olive Correctional Complex, and Huttonsville Correctional Center. Since getting out, I've dedicated my life and got my medical degree, and I'm currently working in urgent care, helping others who unfortunately cannot help themselves. What I do is speak about my time while I was in prison along with getting out. Also doing video chat interviews with inmates that's still locked up in prison, regardless if it's for murder, spending a life sentence, regardless if it's for drugs or for stealing, robbery. Just showing you a first-hand look what's actually like living life in prison. You can go down this path, shoot guns, sell dope, steal stuff, but at the end of the day, it's gonna get you in a 7x12 and you're not gonna like it. So if you haven't already done it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button so you'll be first informed when I upload. So today what we're going to be talking about is my experience in prison and what I've done to change since getting out. So like I said, after I ended up getting out, I went and got my medical degree and I started working in the medical field. It wasn't as easy as that. Every time someone gets out of prison, they have this grand scheme, this mindset of where they want to work at, what they want to do, and how they want to live their life. Sometimes that works out well, especially people that have opportunities that some people don't themselves. Regardless, you have to have drive to succeed no matter what you do. Point proven, just to go to show, is strictly look at the people that are on YouTube that did prison time and have now gotten out and started a channel trying to prevent others from going down the same path that we did, right? We all come from different walks of life and we all are in different types of professions, but at the end of the day, we're all succeeding. We're out of prison and we're flourishing. We're out of prison and we're flourishing. So we're doing pretty well. Just because someone might get out and start working at a car dealership, right? They might start bricklaying, they might start working in a factory, might start driving forklifts. No matter what someone does, as long as they're able to do it and stay out of trouble and provide for not only themselves, but for the family also, if they may have one, that's the real winner. It doesn't matter what type of job you get after getting out of prison. As long as you're better in growing yourself and succeeding, that's all that matters. Now, don't get me wrong, it is nice to be able to get out and possibly one day become a millionaire. Obviously, we all like to be able to do something like that, right? At the end of the day, it's going to be the drive that you put in for you to be able to succeed and get there. Honestly, I did not think that I'd even be in the medical field. At the end of the day, there's a few people that ask me, well, how the hell are you working in the medical field having a felony? Well, certain states are different. Fortunately, for Maryland, West Virginia, PA, as long as you don't have a violent record, right, anything on your record, or any drug convictions at all, period, then you're eligible to then be able to get into the medical field. It doesn't just start at the employer, it actually backsteps and starts at the school. Before you're even able to apply to a school, right, that offers these medical degrees, first you have to be able to pass their background, because it's like this. If they do a background check and they see that you have any drug charges or anything violent, most of the time you're not getting past that front door. So you won't even be able to get to the point where you live and be able to work in an urgent care or a hospital or an ophthalmology office or a cosmetology office, dermatology office. There's a bunch of different places that you wouldn't even be able to get to that front door if you didn't start at school. Luckily for me, I've never gotten in trouble for drugs or gotten in trouble for beating anybody up out on the streets. Got a bunch of fighting charges in prison, but never on the streets. To answer y'all's question, that's how I was able to work in the medical field while having felonies. Luckily, I have no drug charges or violent crimes. Now, I do want to further my career, and I'm eventually going to end up becoming an RN, and I'm obviously going to keep doing my YouTube thing, but I do want to grow within the company that I'm at, and not only that, I want to grow and better myself. Plus, at the end of the day, they make more money. So why not? We working for money at the end of the day, so why not do something that I'm doing anyways, but get paid more to do it? If I got to do a couple more years in college, I'm fine by that. I'll take the time out because I like making $50, $60 an hour. So for anybody that's out there, just because you may not have been able to get this type of job or may not have been able to get this type of job, as long as you're doing something productive and for yourself, that's all that matters. Honestly, it takes a certain type of special somebody to want to go inside and pick boogies all day, doing COVID tests, drawing someone's blood, doing phlebotomy, or setting someone's leg in a cast because they end up breaking their leg. Now, we don't do the x-rays, but we got to fix their cast though. Most stressful part of my day, honestly, I'd probably say is phlebotomy, is drawing blood. And And the reason I feel like it's the most stressful part of my day is because before I even went to the medical field, I used to work in factories. I used to be snowboard instructors. I used to be a lift operator. I used to work in retail. I used to work in a food restaurant. Like, I've been there, I did all that. Every other job has been physically demanding. Working at a hospital in urgent care, that's more of a mental thing. It's exhaustion because you're working 12, 13-hour shifts, but it's not physically demanding. Plus, if I get to wear fresh shoes and I ain't got to worry about getting dirty, because I'm not cleaning up people's fecal matter. Like the people that work in the nursing homes and stuff, we don't do that stuff. So if you were to go to a hospital or an urgent care, right, the nurse that pulls you back and asks the questions, gets your vitals and gets all the stuff from you, all the testing, that would be me. So I'm the one coming in doing your blood. I'm the one coming in doing any type of vaccine. I'm the one coming in, if you cut yourself, I'm cleaning up all that stuff. If you need some sutures, I'm the one doing all that. If you break your leg and you need someone to set a cast, a splint, that would be me. So nothing's really physically demanding. So what gets me is drawing the blood. If I mess up, you're the one that's going to be hurting. That's what stresses me out. So I want to make sure that I don't mess up, right? When I first got out of prison, I wasn't thinking I was going to be working in the medical field. The first job I got out was working in a factory. Ended up getting fired a little bit after that. And then I started building roof trusses for a little over a year. That would be the most physically demanding job that I've ever had in my life. Being out there, regardless if it's rain, snow, shine, you're out there building roof trusses out there in the element. And some people know that these roof trusses, the pitches can get very, very steep. So being up there, putting those things together, it's not fun. I am not fit for this. Like physically I can do it, but it's draining. Like I know people that work out there, right? For the ones that are out there building houses, right? Or setting roads, paving roads and stuff, physically demanding stuff. After you get past 40s, 50s and stuff like that, it's literally tearing on your body. I'm still in my mid-30s. I'm trying to save my body as much as I can. So in my head, if I can make the money that I was making before, right, but stay clean and maybe get some throw up on me from a little kid or something like that here and there, possibly, I'll take that bet. I think that's the best gift that I could ever give, is help others who unfortunately have exhausted all other options and have to come to the doctors. For those out there, I just want you to know, do not stop giving up hope. If I can do it, if other YouTubers can do it, then anybody can do it, as long as you put your heart and soul into it. But I'm gonna let you know, you're gonna have to work for it. This is just a short video on my prison experience and what I ended up doing after I got out. At the end of the day, I'm not gonna lie, I had fun in prison. I think it was easy. Don't get me wrong, I got in a lot of trouble, but at the end of the day, I had fun. And that's why I'm never going to go back, because I do not want to have life be easy, where you have no concerns because you have no bills. You don't have to worry about anything. That's not how you want to live. I want to live for something. That's why I vowed to never go back and try to prevent others from doing the same. So guys, thank you always for supporting my videos and watching my channel. If you haven't already done it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification button so you'll be first informed when I upload. As always guys, you know I send my utmost love, loyalty, respect. Keep your head up, keep pushing positivity. I hope you guys come back for more. We gone.